'cause I know I'm a winner. Knock me down, I'll just get up again. You've met your match, yeah, I'm no beginner. Pokemon, gotta get some more.
Hello guys, this is FortDefender and welcome back to yet another Pokemon video. Today we are in Pokemon Showdown to show you guys a team that I made for you, an Ice type specialist team that you can use in Scarlet and Violet, Generation 9. So it is a Battle Stadium's singles Regulation D team, so it's good to go. But I wanted to show you a team that I put together for all of you guys. I play tested this a bunch and won quite a few battles. So if you want to copy it exactly, here's the team, but I'm going to go through and kind of break it down a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go single by single. So right here we got a Tera Ghost type, and that is to block the fighting weakness here. So what I kind of ordered these is the order you're going to want to start. These are going to be your two starters. Like you pick that one or you pick that one. These are your two heavy hitters, and these are your two specialists, and I'll explain that in a minute, but I kind of organized it for you here. So usually I like to start with this one, and I give them an Icy Rock and Sturdy, because snow or ice is going to be the big central plan around this team. So it's got Orville, which you can put up after putting up Snowscape. Snowscape's going to be your first move. That's what you're going to do first. You're pretty much guaranteed to get it off with Sturdy. But you also got Body Press here and Mountain Gale. And what I did was I just put as much special defense and defense as I could, which helps body press here do more damage. You don't really need speed. You're not going to outspeed anything, so it's okay to hurt that off, I think. If you really wanted to, you could just do it off of special attack, but I don't know. I feel like this is fine here. Give it a little bit more HP, so I'd like to start with this one or this Cryogonal here. And this one has Levitate, which makes it immune to ground moves. And if you make its Tera type electric, you can block a ground move against you and it'll be immune. You won't take any damage because you'll be levitating. So you technically have zero weaknesses. Unfortunately, this Pokemon's a little frail, but that's what the Focus Sash is here for. It's going to have Terra Blast, which will be electric. It'll have Snowscape, Protect, and Frost Breath. It's another setup one. You're going to go for Snowscape first. Frost Breath is to get through any Pokemon they're buffing up. This one isn't quite as good as Avalugg, but it can be very helpful if you're going up against ground types. And so here we have, again, defense, special defense. You're going to put all your EVs there and put some in HP, attack. You don't really need it. This one's a bit faster than the other one, so if you're really concerned about speed, you can kind of choose this one. And this is going to be our first heavy hitter. And you're going to use a booster energy, of course, because it triggers Quark Drive, which is very important. And it's going to have Hydro Pump, which is Stab, Freeze Dry, which hits for Ice super effective, and it hits Water types for super effective, so that's really good. Snowscape if you need it, and then Protect. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your EVs into Special Attack, but you're going to make sure you put a little bit more into Speed. That way, the Quark Drive will trigger the booster energy, which will give you more speed than any other stat, and I believe it gives you 1.5 bonus speed, so it makes this a very fast Pokemon. So make sure that you put everything in a nature that will boost your speed here. And this one is for a little bit of HP. I mean, it's kind of frail, but it hits pretty good. This one doesn't need the snow to set up as much, but it does help its defense stat with the snow, so that's a nice bonus. Now this one here does depend on the snow. It's Slush Rush, and its Tera type is going to be ground. And I don't know if I mentioned it on this one, but this one's also ground, because you'll encounter a lot of electric types for this one, and the electric types, you know, go for electric moves. And if you change your Tera type to ground, you can't get hit. But for this one, it's for your Stab on Earthquake. This one I did a little bit into HP, and then all of it here, and then all of it there. So EV boost into attack and speed, and make sure your speed is boosted, because you're going to want to get the speed stat as high as possible, so Slush Rush doubles a higher number. Keep in mind, you're going to have double what it was before, so the higher you can get it, the better. That's why I have this here. As for its moveset, we have Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Ice Shard, and Icicle Crash. So you're going to be outspeeding, and Heavy Slam for smaller Pokemon, this does 120 base power. It is very devastating. Same with Earthquake, when you can add the Stab, can absolutely destroy things that are weak to ground. Ice Shard is so you can outspeed guaranteed pretty much. And Icicle Crash is so that when you're faster, you're going to be trying to flinch the opponent while hitting stab moves. I really like this one. I pretty much used it in every single battle I did. Is this Pokemon is really fun, and I really like using it with this strategy. Now these two are our specialists, which are situational. And you're going to say, why am I not using the fully evolved form? And that's because I want to have an Eviolite here to boost defense and special defense, as I've done right here. I've increased it, and then the Eviolite doubles it. So this one's really tanky is the idea. But the main thing here is its ability, Thermal Exchange. If you see your opponent planning to use a bunch of fire types, put this into your team. That way you have a safe switch against fire types, and it allows you to set up Snowscape. It has Dragon Tail, Brick Break, and Avalanche. Now this one isn't going to be one of your sweepers, but it can do a little bit for you in tough situations against fire types. It can set up for you. It can switch out your opponent. It can break down any types of reflex or anything like that. And I have had where it survived a hit, used Avalanche, and took out the opponent in one hit anyways. So this can be very helpful, but like I said, it's kind of a specialist. It's not meant to be your sweeper. And this one here, again, another specialist. Ghost type, again, fighting weakness, big fighting weakness. That'll make you immune to fighting, which is really nice. I just have a Razor Claw thrown on here for crits. It's got pressure, which you could have pickpocket if you want, but I like pressure better. And then it's got the moveset of Fake Out, which will always go first, Ice Shard, which goes first, Shadow Claw, which you can get stabbed with the Tera type, and Brick Break, again for breaking down other opponents' things. See, this isn't very like sweeping of a Pokemon. It's not meant to be a main attacker per se, but it's meant to outspeed and hit hard, so when needed. So you're pretty much gonna be using this one for a little bit of everything. You can use it for trying to get some good damage off by faking it out and then Ice Sharding it if you need to just finish something off. Like I said, it's kind of a specialist. It kind of fits in roles where you need it. You might not use it every battle. I mean, you're probably not going to use it every battle. The team that I like to use is Evolug, Iron Bundle, and Titan. Like I said, I like to use these three, but you can also use these three here, which are also really nice. Cryogonal, Iron Bundle, and those ones work pretty well. I like to put Iron Bundle in every single team you use. This one's pretty situational. You only use it if the opponent has a lot of fire types and you need a safe switch. We've all pretty much used in very few battles, but it can be useful if needed. So like I said, these three are the ones I like to use. But guys, I hope you are able to use this team to your advantage. Maybe you just needed something to get going competitively in Scarlet and Violet. Go ahead and make improvements if you see fit. This is just something I threw together today for you guys to give you a base to work from. I think it works pretty well, but it probably could work better. It's just also probably not the best choice to use all ice types, but I wanted to do something that's a little bit of a challenge for you guys, and I have been winning with this. So it does work to some degree, and I hope you guys have that same level of success. So guys, thanks for watching this video, and I really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.